Friends, Colin from Canada here, at work, waiting for the Cretans to arrive. You guys love that. There's the whole behind the scenes of the show. Just wanted to let you guys know, if you didn't see my post, no new episode this week as I was on a road trip with the girlfriend. Got a little bit of footage. That'll be in next week's episode. This week we got Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 37, Best of Hard-Hitting News. Please enjoy.
What the hell is this?
I speak jive.
Will you stop?
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They think they got the answers. I change the questions.
You don't like it? We don't care.
What a dumb thing to do. I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
Over the last 2 years, hundreds have landed in the Summit County Medical Examiner's office.
My brother used to break in our house and steal the TV.
But now he's dead.
Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire while celebrating his birthday. The body of Jimmy Fresky was found by firefighters on Monroe Street and Tisch Way in San Jose.
The spokesman for Bingham Engineering Company confirmed the report.
Sweetwater police say they welcome some of the panel's recommendations, but money will be a key factor as to whether or not they'll be implemented. But one thing money can't buy is your mama. She's for free and everybody knows it. Robert Gilmartin, News Center 7, Sweetwater.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
What did you buy today?
I bought 6 Busch Light, 6 Bud Light, and I love them, tall boys.
Tall boys? How much would you drink a day?
Well, what day? Regular day, I don't know, maybe a couple beers, depends. Weekends, maybe, 5 beer. 2 drinks a week.
What do you think of that?
Well, that's just not feasible, not in this country. Well, come on, man, 2 drinks a week, what's that going to do for you? I mean, that doesn't even get you through a day. A reasonable amount, if you're at home, you should be able to have like 4 beer. That's just 2 more. I mean, I'll have 6. But 4 is a fair number. But there shouldn't even be guidelines anyway. Why are you going to tell me how much I can drink at home?
Well, I guess the idea is, would you be concerned that you're at a higher health risk if you're drinking too much?
No. The main point here is, why are they telling me what I can drink at home? What, can I have 2 liters of pop? Can I have 2 liters of pop? Well, what's more healthy, 4 beers or 2 liters of Coca-Cola? Do the math.
So I'm guessing that this information about the new guidelines isn't going to change your life.
It's heartbreaking, and I can't even believe it. Rock and roll! Oh, wait a minute. You can't handle the tooth.
A local man spots something suspicious, and he decides to spring into action. He has done something that is very good. Port St. Lucie police need to know if you have seen anything of the man who exposed himself to several women and children. They released this composite sketch.
Murphy says he has no scheduled appointment now for surgery and doesn't know when it will be. He says his surgeon, Dr. David Amiro, will do whatever he can to speed it up, but there is no date. And McClellan, Jim's wife, Janet, says that she does not realize, or that hospital officials do not realize, just how disruptive it is to people's lives, that she's had to take time off from work, and so has her husband. They booked 4 months for his, so that he would get better. That period of, lost for words here, but the period of recuperation. Kayla?
It's a difficult situation. Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome.
CTV's Rick Rent live at the QE2 for us.
A building fired by Donald Trump owned by Donald Trump catches fire. Workers are in the
new controversy to catch the thief who stole Christmas. Last weekend, someone stole more than 80 holiday wreaths from the gravestone at Fur Lane Cemetery. The couple who managed from the gravestone thinks someone is selling them for profit. Left a laptop there. And we have more on breaking news now. We told you at the top of the newscast about a robbery in Everett. We've got, I think, State Trooper Monica Hunter Oh, Monica from Quiznos. I'm sorry. This is Monica from a Quiznos, an employee nearby, comotv.com. Need to pay some attention. Actually, we all do, Todd. We pay attention to you every day, but when we hear snow, we've got your ear. You have our ear.
I was going to say, somebody's got somebody's ear. That's for sure, Connie. Hey.
Outlawed sex with animals linked to give reporters a shield law that would not, and they will not make drivers use a hands-free headset with their cell phones. A 4-foot section of a mammoth tusk was uncovered in a gravel pit, plus how an anti-winkle treatment might be an anti-winkle treatment. Mr. Bush supported the Dubai port plan, despite Mr. Bush supported the Dubai port plan, forgetting about the horrifying damage caused by Hurricane Katrina. In buyer beware, you might be noticing fewer credit card offers in your mail. Some scary moments for a mother and her children. If our state's 10th graders were seniors right now, half of them would not be able to graduate. They failed to pass the math section of the state WASL.
A jilted boyfriend who wanted to follow his high school sweetheart to college this week is under arrest tonight for her murder. Late last night, 18-year-old Stephen Burns confessed to the shooting of Katina Salerno last Monday night on the campus of the University of the Pacific. That confession came just minutes after the 10 o'clock news broadcast a story by reporter Elaine Chamos in which Katina's parents issued a public appeal for the killer to turn himself in. Today, Elaine talked to the Salerno family again.
Your newscast came on at 10 o'clock, and within an hour, Steve had confessed to the crime.
The parents of Katina Salerno say they don't know whether Steve Burns watched their appeal on the 10 o'clock news last night, but today they thanked us and the many people who offered them support.
Police are still looking for the suspects, a woman described as about 35 feet tall.
Once it's turned on, the sign will spell out Deli Cat Essen.
Good morning, everybody. A pair of earthquake, run for your lives!
Can you demonstrate for us what it's like to brush our teeth's pet just a little bit?
Certainly. A Boise, Idaho woman is considered a medical miracle. Laura Esterman was struck by lightning nearly a month ago, and she was considered officially dead. Thankfully, CPR from her mom revived her heart, but she laid in a coma for 2 weeks, and then she defied all odds and woke up. Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. She doesn't remember the accident, but the evidence is clear. I am so sorry. Laura's learning to walk again after the lightning burned her legs, and we'll have more on that story and hopefully get that tape fixed for you.
Coach, it's a pleasure to be with you guys here on the field from up close, just watching Coach Vance Joseph from here. You watch him now on the screen. This diversity in his background is helping him a lot tonight. Quarterback at Colorado, defensive back in the NFL, and here he is having the time of his life.
A woman says she went in for surgery to remove excess skin, and she woke up and found out she no longer had a belly button. Lori Jones says she did her research and had several consultations before she decided to go under the knife to get rid of extra skin after having a C-section. She underwent umbilical hernia removal surgery and a tummy tuck back in December. She spent weeks not completely seeing the results, but when she finally took off the tape, she says her belly button was gone. Her doctor said she knew before the surgery that her belly button would no longer be there.
I don't like it. And for them to act like it's nothing, that's what's really bothering me.
Jones wants to settle this problem in court. She's called an attorney. Her doctor says he can recreate a belly button for her. It's going to be in about another 6 months.
The coroner is still trying to determine the cause of death and whether she was already dead when the truck hit her. We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday. Investigators will be
Hello, yes, thank you very much indeed. Yes, that ongoing row between Apple Computer, the company behind the iPod, and Apple Corps, the Beatles record label, has just been resolved, or at least a verdict has been given. It all centred on the Apple logo, which both companies use. Now, the businesses reached a deal in 1991, whereby Apple Computers was allowed to use the trademark as long as it didn't enter the music business. But then it launched iTunes, the online music store, which is when the row started. Well, the judge in the case, as we've heard, has just ruled in favour of Apple Corps, that's the record label. So what does this all mean for the industry and the growth of music online? Well, Guy Cuny is the editor of the technology website News Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me, because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else, and I'm coming. You got an interview there, so it's a big surprise anyway.
A big surprise.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. With regards to the cost that's involved, do you think now more people will be downloading online?
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website, everything they want. But I think it's much better for the development and to improve people what they want and to get on the easy way and so fast the things they're looking for.
This does really seem to be the way the music industry is progressing now, that people want to go onto the website and download music.
Exactly. You can go everywhere on the cyber cafe and you can check. You can go easy. It's going to be a very easy way for everyone to get something to the internet.
Cuny, thanks very much indeed. I think we can now also speak to Rob Pitton, who's at the court.
This one is from, it's Urilla Fa, or spell that U-R-S-U.
Ursula.
Ursula Fa.
Ursula is U-R-S-U-L-A Fa.
What's her name?
Ursula Fa.
At Ursula Fa. All day, Ursula. U-R-Z-U-L-A.
U-R-S. U-R-S.
U-R-S. U-L-A, Fa, F-A-W. Ursula. This will put you out of business, Ursula.
It's Ursula. I finally figured out how you say it. Ursula.
No, that's another lie, Ursula.
Ursula.
Ursula. You, F-A-Y.
F-A-W. Ursula.
F-A-W.
Ursula Fa.
Ursula Fa. You are the one, the enemy of the American people.
Ursula Fa.
Ursula Fa. Pick a better day, Zulilla.
Ursula.
Ursula. Why don't you talk about all my employees, Uzilla Fa? You don't even know me, Zulilla Fa.
Here at the range. We are KY3 Production, and we'd like the opportunity to visit next production.
They're celebrating in the Twin Cities today. It's all in honor of Jill Lindbergh's birthday. Lindbergh, seen here sharing birthday cake with some of her friends and family, turns 28 years old. Lindbergh looks a little confused, but her friends say she always looks that way. Anyway, happy 28th, Jill Lindbergh.
I'm Don.
I'm Arlene.
Welcome to Bell Shire.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Carolines.
Some of the folks getting ready to kick off the festival. It's hard to say those lines this time.
She mentioned Nestor Torres. You know, he let me play his flute one time. Found out it isn't the flute that makes him sound so terrific. He has a lot of talent.
That's right, he does.
One of the neat things, too, about this is that it's a hands-on experience. Do you mind if maybe I try my hand at this?
Not at all.
Okay. I'm not very creative, so you're going to have to bear with me on this.
Get your hands wet first.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Whatever you got.
Okay, we're finished with this display. I apologize profusely for it.
Advice from a local sheriff on how to talk to your drugs about kids.
See this? Melbourne, Daytona Beach, all the way up to Jacksonville. This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it. It's not possible unless you're very, very lucky. And your kids die too.
Carrie, conservation is the only key to help people Conservation is the only key to help people get away from the problem. The only problem is we all take it for granted.
With the kids, what are you helping them with?
Do you know I have been? Do you know do you know we've got people? Do you know all of them? Do you know I'd say by and do you know they get lots of things out of it? Do you know I believe, do you know they came last night?
We're going to check in with Julio Lisa. He's got that story about folks who are trying to recover from the recent floods we've had in our area.
Although the floodwaters are receding, it's going to be quite a while.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
American Express investigator followed a man he thought was one of Queensland's most wanted to a Valley restaurant. Minutes later, police had the business surrounded, then sent in a delegation.
We're under arrest. Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Democracy Manifest.
And he didn't appreciate the way he was handled.
See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
It took 6 officers to restrain him, whose major concern was the meal he'd left behind.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Eventually, they had him in custody.
I believe that it's all to do with stolen credit cards.
I understand that he has played small parts in numerous amateur theatre groups. He seems to be just a prolific false pretender.
But only hours after his arrest, the watch house granted him bail, leaving the police red-faced and empty-handed.
We are sincerely sorry that he obtained bail, but under this situation he was allowed to have bail.
Edwards is also wanted for questioning in New South Wales over several